Well, good morning, friends. It's Monday, April 2nd. It's the day after Easter. I did not vlog yesterday at all. Granted, it was weekend, so I don't really have to, but it was Easter, so I decided to take the day off. Wasn't like I was spending time with family or anything. I just really didn't want to vlog, so I did not. I'm getting real irritated with these janitors leaving my lights on, even though it says they're not on an auto sensors. They need to be turned off. So, anyways, yeah. So today we have professional development. I have a couple things I've got to get done this morning, like writing lesson plans and writing sub plans for tomorrow, because I really don't know what I want my kids to do while I am gone. So I'm gonna hop to. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it's Monday after school. Like we had school today. I had professional development today. I'm just now leaving. It's about 4:15ish. I'm just now leaving because I have a substitute tomorrow, because I'm going to professional development tomorrow in Manhattan. I'm gonna have to film how I set up for a substitute on Wednesday, just because I need to get out of here. I've been here since 6. That's, a long day. It's 10 hours, so I'm ready to go home. So yeah, I did a lot of cool stuff this morning. Our school is prepping for next school year, so they're just asking a lot of questions and trying to prep for like a new mission statement and like what we want the kids like expectation wise to do next year and that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing. And then we had work time with our content after lunch today, which was awesome, because we got through chapter 1 test and then we're like, let's just work on our own stuff, since we're trying to get that done first. But yeah, it hasn't been too terrible of a day. I spent the last 3-ish hours prepping for a sub, because we all know as teachers that prepping for a substitute is so much harder than what it's worth. Like, so I don't take days off, but I'm okay with it. I have a week to prep for my next substitute. Granted, that stuff I need to figure out where my block student's going to be next Wednesday, because we're taking a test in our first chapter for astronomy, and I need to see where she's going to be out on Friday, what I have to teach exactly, because I don't want to have the kids do anything super serious. So yeah, I'm on my way home. Justin said he's napping, which sounds glorious, but I'm like wide awake since I've been doing work. Not too bad. Trying to think of what else. I think that's pretty much it. We're having stir fry tonight, which should be super tasty. I know I've vlogged about stir fry before, I think. It's a really great recipe. So for now, I'm going to drive home. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Well, good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm still at home because I'm going to a conference today. I'm just waiting for my friend to come pick me up. She just texted me and said she's on her way. So we have to be there by about 8:30. I literally live 5 minutes from the university, so it's not a big deal. I'm nervous to have my class with a substitute. I very rarely leave them with a substitute. And when I was on vacation, I'm like, man, they'll be fine. And I know they'll be fine. I think it's just the anxious person in me is kind of nervous to have a substitute. But it'll be fine. They'll have another substitute next Friday. We'll get stuff done. I'll see the aftermath tomorrow. So I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm going to enjoy my day at my conference, and maybe I'll vlog. It'll probably be for my cell phone because this is really awkward to carry around. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Oh, well, hello. It's now Tuesday afternoon. I am home from my conference. You know what is really nice? It's about 2 hours before I normally get home from work. So I'm going to lay down and I'm going to have myself a nap. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, so I've woken up from my nap. I've changed, and then I just went out and checked the mail, and I got my first HP Instant Ink package. We just got a new printer over spring break, so it comes with this welcome pack, and then my ink that has it looks like a QR code. I think that's how it's able to tell when it's empty and when it's not. And it even has an empty bag to send the old ones with, so I have to make sure I hold on to that. But that's pretty cool. I was really pumped to get a new printer, so I could do this because I use enough ink that it was necessary. So I'm going to put these in so it's updated, and then I'm going to try to snack. We're not having dinner until like 7:15 tonight, so I need to snack before I get hangry. But yeah, talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so substitute stuff, now that I'm back in my school. Also, welcome, it's Wednesday. I have a substitute binder, and my classroom theme again is Harry Potter, so I set it up with our daily schedule. They have classroom procedures, and I sticky note it because when I put stuff in these clear plastic things, it's really hard to see. Then they've got their jobs and seating chart here. And then I always put lesson plans in here, and I do save them I attach them to sub notes, but I always put a red sticky note so they know that the sub plans are there. Most of the rest of it is just extra paper for them. So this is from Pocketful of Primary. I just edited it to put my stuff in, and then I set it up with like what I want them to do. So first, and then I had second is right here, third and fourth, so it matches with my board up here. Apparently I had some naughty children yesterday, usual suspects, so it doesn't surprise me. So lunch detention with me today. It's gonna be a great day. So anyways, I'm gonna have to, I got lots of stuff I gotta do this morning. We have to finish a lab today, so I have to get that set up. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, good morning. It's Thursday morning. I did not vlog at all yesterday. Had somebody in my room. And then after school, my car decided to be a brat. I had to take it into the shop. I think my radiator sprung a leak because as soon as I got on the highway yesterday, my car started overheating. So that's your life update. Today we are doing moon phases, and I had to go to Walmart this morning to buy some, cheapy Oreo cookies. So that's what we're going to do. I think after my first class, we'll see. I'll show you how I set that up. So my watch doesn't want to stay on me correctly either. I have a lot of stuff to do today, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit later. So, I know I don't really show a whole lot about my lizards, but look at him. He's so cute, this little lizard belly. He's also really hungry, and he sees the shiny red light that's coming from my camera. Also, this one's so precious, too. I love my lizards so much. They're cuties. Okay, so it's Saturday. I didn't vlog at all Thursday afternoon. Didn't vlog at all yesterday. So, life update. I went and dropped my truck off because I needed to replace the radiator. It was cracked and was leaking coolant. So we went and took it in Wednesday night after I got home from work. Thursday, I knew it would probably get done that day, but if it didn't, no big deal. We are borrowing a Suburban right now from Justin's parents because they've got extra cars, and so it's really nice to have an extra one. So I get a phone call in the middle of Thursday saying it's done. They gave me the cost, which is outrageous, but it was cheaper than it could have been if we had taken it to a dealership mechanic. And then Thursday I had my health and human sexuality meeting. So I was in the town that I work in. I was in town there until about 7 o'clock. I had dinner with one of my teacher besties, and then I went to that meeting because we both go to the same meeting. And then I basically drove home. I got home and the car was ready, so Justin had picked it up, which was really nice of him. From the mechanic, we took the Suburban back to his parents' house, which is, by the way, across town. It's a good 20-30 minute drive with lights and stuff. And of course, it was just enough traffic because we have open house this weekend here at Kansas State. So it was a busy weekend, or it was a busy time. So perfectly fine. Drive the truck to school yesterday morning. I get my Friday coffee like I tend to do on Fridays. I hit the ground running, trying to prep everything for the day. I was kind of feeling off. It was already starting to be a bad day. I started the day with a migraine, which was not super great. I feel like I have something in my eye. Ow. So get through the day, having an okay day. Um, I work out. It was just an exhausting day. The kids were ready for a weekend, even though they just had a 4-day weekend this week. But my lunch is ready at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyways, so I drive it home, and it starts to do this weird thing where I press on my brakes, or I put it in park, it starts to shake the whole vehicle. And I'm like, oh no, because we literally just picked it up. And I'm already having a bad day. I'm already anxious. I'm already grumpy. So drive it all the way home. Get home. I park it and put it in reverse because I reverse into a spot instead of driving in. It makes it easier and faster to get out when I leave in the mornings, because we live near a military base too, and they tend to leave at the same time I leave to go to school, to go do PT. So I back it in a spot. I walk in the door, and I'm like, well, fun story, and I'm pissed at this point, like, because we literally just picked up this car, and I have a Ford, and if you've ever driven an American-made car, Chevy owners and Ford owners hate each other to the extent, or they just hate on each other's cars. So my family tends to drive Chevys, even though Chevy is just as much piece of crap as a Ford is, but that's just neither here nor there, because I drove a Chevy for a really long time, and it broke down a lot earlier than it should have. Granted, didn't take care of it, but side note. So Justin's like, well, and I get really upset because I'm already anxious, so I just start crying and start breaking down. And he was like, well, you can't whine about it. Well, first of all, I'm not whining. I'm anxious because I just picked up this car. I already spent a shit ton of money on it. Like, I'm really frustrated. Sorry for my language. And I have to go take it back to the mechanic. And of course, I call. It's 5 o'clock because I worked out after school. Didn't get home till about 4:40. And they're like, well, we can't look at it today because we close at 5:30, but we can look at it on Monday. So guess who had to go pick up the Suburban again? I was frustrated. I was ticked off. We had to cancel plans with my family. We were supposed to have Easter dinner with them last night. And because of all this coming up, we told them we couldn't go. So long story short, I am now driving that vehicle, that white one, which I don't mind driving because I drove it for 2 months, or at least a different version or a newer version of that one. But I'm frustrated because we literally just got this truck fixed, and I don't want it to spend a ton of money again. Like, it's depleting my savings, and if you're anxious like me, you understand. And I'm really frustrated. So yeah. That's life update. And then today, I've kind of just been lazy. I missed out on a homework opportunity last night. I had a homework assignment due, didn't turn it in, so I'm going to get to it eventually this weekend. But I'm going to go ahead and just, keep relaxing. I was doing some planner stuff with my planner, and just get up early and hit the ground running with grading and planning and doing my homework. So I'm going to pop in a movie, eat my pad thai that I had left over from last night's dinner, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later.